Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after STG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
about Ferris Fields? Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends
Yeah,
him
the last
that I-
Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Normandy's technical lab, where you can investigate new research upgrades that will improve ship or team performance. All upgrades can be developed in the Normandy's lab. provided you have acquired the necessary.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core. Access to this room is currently restricted.
Привет. Ватер. Ага. Альянс побеждает. Империя, сосай.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Выведу очередь.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later.
Странно, почему-то с ним диалога нет полноценного. Что это мне дало?
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Да вообще у него с каждой штуковиной в этой комнате какая-то cool story связана.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Уров. Почему из Челябинска? Типа там... потому что Суров?
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Да, его любимое блюдо — жареные гвозди. Или железная женщина из Atomic Heart. Что-то женское, что ли? Wow. Ayo, technology.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Это да.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Я сейчас отойду на минутки 3. Скоро вернусь. Сериал Андор еще не смотрел? Не. Не знаю. Хвалят его, но что-то мне после Оби-Вана как-то мне немножко страшновато смотреть. Те самые спин-оффы. А кто Андор снимает? Надеюсь, не Netflix. Если не Netflix, то можно глянуть. У меня там просто кое-что варится. Надо пойти. Все это вытащить. Я только обзор смотрел. А я обзоры не видел. Не хватает спойлеров. Потому что, не знаю, я не представляю себе обзор сериала, где вообще не будет никаких спойлеров. Я лучше сам посмотрю. Придет время. Сейчас приду, короче. Короче, никогда не вари диски в мультиварке, предварительно не сняв с них оболочку. Потому что они в итоге там их, короче, распидорасит. Вывернет наизнанку. Специально посмотрел обзор от Рокетмена, чтобы знать, чего ждать. Ага. Так, все права на завод Дисней, кстати, ни при чем. Ну, Дисней не лучше. Дисней нахрен не лучше. Ну, не лучше, потому что я сужу по тем вот сраным килам. И по вот этим вот этому вот говносериалу про Билана. Насквозь провонявший всякой поездкой.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Судя по всему, в сериале мало Звездных войн, немного политики, хорошей актерской игры. Ну, это, я считаю, есть то самое основное, что должно быть в Звездных войнах. В стиле Джорджа Лукаса. Потому что там политаты было тоже нормально так. А актерской игры хороший, прям вообще вагон.
Sorry, princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mass Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby
Я подражаю, как нам цифры, какие хорошие повстанцы, какая плохая империя. Ну, Звездные войны всегда были про это.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
Про черное и белое, про доброе и злое.
But I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing,
Если ты не со мной, значит ты мой враг.
I
Вот.
make sure they're all clean and running.
Что такое классические Звездные войны? Нет, ну старые Звездные войны, вот. С Марком Хеймелом. Там в конце прям, конечно, немножко вся эта схема ломается. Да, Дарт Вейдер внезапно хватает этого старого маразматика Палпатина и швыряет его в кювет. Хэппи-энд. Помню, когда в первый раз смотрел, блин, я просто открыв рот смотрел вот на эту сцену, где Палпатин прям мучает Круциатосом Люка. А Дарт Вейдер такой смотрит на Люка, на Палпатина, на Люка, на Палпатина. Блин. Это же мой пиздюк. Хватает его. Еще и музыка такая играет. Да, 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 Да-да-да-да-да-да-да. Такая прям драматичная. Это было для меня просто супер душещипательно.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Да. Надо мне будет смахнуть пыль, прочистить свой X-Wing. И протереть своего R2. И опять почистить память этому болтуну C-3PO. Опять нахватался.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Главная батарея. О, Гарус.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as
Нет, работает.
like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly
Наверное,
doubt your
фильтр
judgment.
не
Not
пропустил.
after I got my own squad killed.
Сейчас я посмотрю. Где я почищу свой TIE Fighter и покажу, кто маневреннее. Challenge accepted.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them.
Да, они оскорбились и там уже настрочили в Твиттере.
Prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I trained to become a Spectre after the Normandy was destroyed, but it didn't work out. Too much politicking at the Citadel. Nobody was willing to take risks. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
Местным Бэтменом был, короче.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the Mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Да, и броню свою смени. А то оно выглядит как... Дерьмово она выглядит.
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The combat information center.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Какой диванчик. Черный, кожаный. И кроватка какая. Зачетная.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Наверняка она бы провела со мной кастинг, если бы я был Азари.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Даже так.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty
Короче, она
impressive, really.
терминатор.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification?
That's very thorough. Add to that some of the best training and education.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Спасибо, Келли. Неси мне чашечку кофе.
His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Посмотрите-ка, какой материнский инстинкт просыпается.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Ее тело явно создавали с расчетом на то, что если военная карьера не заладится, то работу она все равно легко найдет. Не исключено.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the elusive man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Да, мне же надо ему помочь.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated.
А что, тут нельзя шлем снять?
Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
Come on, let me in.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
If you're worried about competition, why not just buy out his store?
Intrigued? I had not considered that before. My fellow merchants on Omega are not known for being
Сигара, что ли, во рту?
A weak, homesick kid like that shouldn't be a problem for a man like you.
Devilishly excited. I have plans to expand. On your advice, I will conquer the Quarian child.
Какое место она у него воткнуто?
To thank you for your counsel, I offer you a discount at all of my stores.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts, all kinds, mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want.
Визор. Это для кого? Урон попадания в голову увеличится на 10% для Гаруса, что ли? Ух ты. Вот это неплохо. Ладно, купим. Вот он и свалил.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by
Отдайте блок данных Арии. Ну, пошли отдадим.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed. Whatever you need will come out on its own.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Есть для меня работа.
What do you need?
So, you must know what's
Everything
what.
that's... Just don't waste my time.
Не, нет. Ладно.
Maybe I'll be here.
Да что ты говоришь?
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
If Aria wants my help, she'd better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my help.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Не железный, а какой-то... Не знаю, чугунный. Непонятно, с чего броня его сделана вообще. Чугун реально.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Да, давай назовем так. Он сказал, что внизу на уровень вниз надо спуститься, получается. Так, и сюда. Блин. Сюда или не сюда?
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Arya to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Arya let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name. Farewell, human. Thank you.
Здоровяк! Здоровяк! Да, степ, наверное, у них это... не изобрели. Это у нас только на земле слушают кто степ. У них тут нормальный музон. Они не хотят, чтобы люди испытывали кринж, прилетая на их планеты, бухая в их барах. Еще не поздно покинуть Кроганы, такие позитивные. Они как орки. Не знаю, мне Кроганы орков напоминают.
My old friend Patriarch died. Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I gave him what you couldn't. The chance to die like a Krogan.
That wasn't your decision to make. His life belonged to me.
Patriarch was dead for centuries. You know that.
How he was. I'd almost forgotten he was a Krogan. You gave him the death he deserved. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Как насчет тебя? Пошли. Почилим. Анто. Все, можно валить. А как мне отсюда выйти, чтобы покороче, чтобы поменьше бегать? Ну, глядя на такую булочку, любому эта мысль в голову приходит в первую очередь.
No messages for you, Commander.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh,
Пердим, пердим.
soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolik syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will.
Ну все, я разнесло.
Sadly, it's true.
To the ornery bastard who flies this ship.
The best fighter jockey to ever take to the skies.
О, штормит меня. Да, конечно, до алкашки GTA 4 далеко, но все равно. Прикольно. О, протрезвел. Только вышел, и от него уже все. Как стеклышко. Чего не могу снять броню? Вот это мне надо. А то патронов вечно не хватает. Я себе и в каюту такой же музон поставил. Качественный трек. Смотри, тут еще у меня на фотке Азарин появляется. Так, что у нас там? Я листы проделал из смара. Фатар туманности Омега. Планета Айты. Скопление Феникса. Отправляйтесь на Омегу, найдите модуль Т6 АМЦ. Ага. Мне кажется, там еще задание было. Где мне его достать?
The fortune, ruthless parasites on the hard-working men and women
that? Must have seen something you like.
or 5-part plan to confront your nagging fortune problem.
Найдите. Транспортное депо. Запчасти Кенна. Запчасти, да? Угу. Вот и они. Все. Так, погоди.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's carp.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
You know, beating your superior officer at poker would be a bad career move.
Yeah? Okay.
Чё, я думал, сейчас мини-игра будет.
Shepard's teasing really threw you off.
You mean that pulling rank shit wasn't serious? Oh man, I can't believe I fell for that. Beat me at my own game. You're alright, Shepard.
Ага. Да, поленились. Ретранслятор. Да нет, хотя бы как Позак или как Гвинт, мультфильм, что-нибудь такое. Блин, не тех взял. Да, хотя какая к черту разница. Почему я не могу шлем снять свой?
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight.
Черт.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out. Here we go. Keep close.
Обезьянка.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style. Let's push ahead. Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways. Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Woo!
Firing an impact gun. That all you've got?
Молодцы. Воу-воу-воу.
Hostile down.
Назад, назад.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Воу-воу-воу. Жесть.
Report to base.
Так,
Armed
ладно.
intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
Че, он уже умер? Вот тупица. Воу-воу-воу.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Ох ты, дерьмо! Черт!
Got your back.
Of course.
Блин, патронов нет.
Sit down. Anyone else want some?
Ай, дерьмо! Вот что это такое? Я думал, один ракетчик только там сидит. Кажется, их тут вообще, наверное, куча.
Firing an impact shot.
Туда идите.
This'll put him down.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
Lead the way.
We'll stay close.
Подкрепление еще.
Firing concussive shot.
Ага, давай, прикрывай.
Heavy weapon. Get down. Hell of a shot. Firing concussive shot.
Фига, куда залез?
Anyone else want some? All squads, fall back. Wiped them out.
Ну, Сахаров, тренироваться надо. Сразу не получится.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
I know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Да, пошли. Воздадим ему должное. Кто тут моих бойцов обижает? Выходи. Уши надеру.
You finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
А я такую шутку не знаю.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
Это откуда?
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure, no way he's getting out of here alive.
You don't make a move unless I know about it first.
This is my mission. Remember that. I came here to kill Vito Santiago. You want my help on your mission, you better make damn sure that man dies today.
This isn't the time. We'll discuss this later.
Once Vito's dead, we can discuss anything you want.
Да, он старый псих. Все трещит по швам. Суровые челябинские петарды кругом его. Ага.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
Vito's wounded. How fast could he be?
Vito's smart. We stop to help these people, and he'll use this time to get away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
No! Help! No!
Take you out with me. I need cover.
This'll put him down. Anyone else want some?
Дьяводьика.
This might be useful.
Heavy weapon, get down. Hiding behind these men and come fight. Watch where you're shooting.
Как она сексуально стонала.
This should come in handy.
Нахрена мне смерч? Я не хотел. Неплохо. У тебя в бан огнемет был? Не знаю, вот у меня, например, не было огнемета в ванной. Укатился. О, охренеть. Yeah, baby. Вот дерьмо, вот дерьмо.
Headed for combat.
А, вот оно чё. Во что стрелять? А вот оно чё. Блин, дерьмо. Окей.
Get ready to fight.
иди. Да ёпрсты. Не, здесь невыгодная позиция. Надо все-таки туда идти. Че ты туда-сюда прыгаешь? Сиди здесь. Нормально так. Так, не сдохнуть, не сдохнуть.
Get ready to fight. Could burn nicely.
Как вы задрали, а? Черт, 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 черт. Ну да, как куда пошел? Ага, хоть на этом спасибо. О, блин, там робот, дерьмо. Надо его заманить.
Simple enough. Of course.
Баран, а? Туда иди. Кто там, блин, еще? Блин. Надо, чтобы он сюда пошел. Тварь. Что у нас здесь? А потом разберемся. А, черт. Блестяще, просто супер. Опять заново. Черт. Неплохо идем. бежать! Дерьмо, ну что ж такое-то? Почему эти дебилы не помогают мне? Бесполезные идиоты, блин.
Engaging target.
On it.
Ну да. вообще. Почему он никого не убила?
Anyone else want some?
Надо за патронами. За патронами идти. Давай, отвлекай. Отвлекай! Сейчас странный робот придет опять. Да вы издеваетесь надо мной, господи, что за жопа? Просто какая-то пытка нахрен.
On our right.
This'll put him down.
Do the trick.
Вы чё сюда пришли? Идите там сидите. Я типа зайду к ним сбоку. Сиди тут. И ты тоже тут. Да чё толку, все равно он никого не убивает. Да. Это просто жесть какая-то. Просто жесть. Надо будет умение поменять потом. Это говна кусок, а? Черт, патроны нужны. Так, окей. Тут болота. Отлично. Вот. Бесполезные идиоты, вообще от них никакого толку нет. Взяли, сдохли оба. Да-да, вот именно. 2 дауна. Все за них приходится делать. Вообще никакой помощи нет. Ну и на кой вы мне тогда спрашивается? Картошку чистить разве что. Да? А? Нет, я уверен, что в плане картошки все по-старому. О, да. Крутые парни не смотрят на взрыв.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ну-ка заценим, что там. Ой. Все снова в норме. Ладно, давайте заканчивать. На сегодня хватит. Да что-то я подустал. Стрим будет через пару дней. Где-то. Завтра работа. 2 смены. Надеюсь, что 2. Ну давайте. Спокойной тебе ночи. Приходи еще. Ну, пока. Ага. Да. Встретимся на траве у космодрома.